My man.
Okay.
Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay. Okay.
Aesthetic. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. Yes. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. I'm still having, just so you guys know, I am still having some serious internet issues. So please bear with me if it goes in and out, all that stuff. I'm gonna do the best I can to give you guys the best show I can give you regardless of this terrible internet connection. I mean, it's just ridiculous, y'all. It's ridiculous. But good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well out there. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys are kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Kicking ass, enjoying your Fridays, or for some of you guys, the end of your Friday, if you're watching this overseas and everything. I hope you guys are really having a good one. It is finally, thank you, baby Jesus, Friday. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I don't know about you guys, but I am happy that it's Friday. Now it's the weekend. Now you could, relax, kick up your feet, not do anything, maybe Netflix and chill if you're doing that kind of thing. Or if you're banning Netflix, if you're boycotting it, maybe not that. But at least we're out here. We're enjoying our time. Hopefully we're out here enjoying our time this weekend. If you're having a good day and you're having a good start of your weekend, definitely hit that like button down below. I know a lot of you guys are still just starting to file in to the show. Yeah, like I said, the internet has been really janky. But tomorrow, I'm hoping tomorrow everything will be remedied without any issues. Everything will be figured out. But let me check this really quick, make sure everything's good. Tomorrow, everything will... well, it looks like we're good here. Looks like we're running just fine. I just had to make sure and check this whole thing out. You know what I'm saying? you know. But anyway, if you got a cup of Joe, enjoy it, you know, sit back, chill. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me take another sip. Sit back, relax, and let's enjoy a day, right? A day together. Oh, my gosh. We got some things to talk about. We got plenty of things to talk about today, actually, real talk. But, man, one of the things that we need to talk about is one of our main top stories right now, which it's an interesting story. You know, as much as we have been sitting here for a while, like, everybody, we've all been hearing about TikTok, whether it's going to be banned or not, right? It's been an ongoing issue. It's been an ongoing discussion. This conversation has not stopped as of yet. So now, and everyone's going, are they going to ban? Are they not going to ban? What's going on? You know? And looks like the U.S., our country, will be banning WeChat and TikTok downloads starting on Sunday. Yeah, man. Very interesting. Check this out. Actually, I'm going to share this with y'all so you can see this with me. You know what I'm saying? Why not? All right. Come on. Okay. So, Commerce Department plans to restrict access to TikTok and WeChat on Sunday as Trump administration's executive orders against the two apps are set to take effect. The department said that Friday that as of Sunday, any moves to distribute or maintain WeChat or TikTok on an app store will be prohibited. Apple and Google didn't immediately respond to the request for comment. While users who have already downloaded the apps may be able to continue using the software, the restrictions mean updated versions of the apps cannot be downloaded. So somebody said the only real change as of Sunday night will be TikTok users won't have access to improved apps, updated apps, upgraded apps, or maintenance, said Wilbur Ross, the Commerce Secretary. So this is very interesting. So, here's the thing. I don't know anything about this other app called WeChat. I know nothing about WeChat, like nothing about WeChat. But at the same time, TikTok, that's a big deal. I'm sure that TikTok does a lot of updates and newer things to their, trying to get things better. I'm assuming that I don't use TikTok very much. I have the app, but I don't use the damn thing. So from my understanding, they would be doing like filters and other features that are on the app. You won't be able to get those things anymore. So if you won't be able to get the new stuff that they add onto the thing. So that could be very bad for all you TikTokers out there that are making the monies, the guys, for all y'all that are out here securing the bags with this ish. If that's going to be the situation, that's really, really, it's bad news bears for a lot of you creators right out there. Imagine YouTube being banned all over the country, and then suddenly and you can't do anything with it. Like any new stuff, any added stuff to the app or to the website, you can't update at all. You just have to deal with it. That sucks. That most definitely sucks. But welcome to our world, right? Weirder things have happened, and this is 2020, isn't it? Isn't it, though? We were talking about disease-ridden mosquitoes last night, and now we're talking about TikTok being banned as of Sunday. Now, it's not banned like you can't open up the app or anything. It's not like that at all. It's just that you cannot download it. So if you suddenly go, man, I'm going to become a TikToker, and you want to open up your phone and go to the app store, it ain't going to be there. That's what sucks. Or if you go, hey, there's a new feature on TikTok, bet, let me hit that update, real quick so I can get this new ish. Nope. Can't do that no more. So for all you tweens and teenagers out there that love them some TikTok, you'll be able to use it, but you won't be able to use it to its full capacity anymore. Unless TikTok does not make any new updates at all whatsoever. See what I'm saying? So that's some tragic news, y'all. I mean, I'm not a TikTok guy. I really am not. But at the same time, I feel like everyone should be able to create how they want to create, or if they want to secure the bags through making TikTok videos, I mean, to each their own. Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy, do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's unfortunate. It is really, really unfortunate with that situation. But, like I've said before, this might be the pitfall for TikTok as well. So you never know. There's going to be a lot of people who sit here and go, oh, TikTok, well, you can't even do any updates. You can't do any added things to it anymore. Man, you know what? I'm just going to move over to Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So I just have a feeling like a lot of people are just going to be jumping over to Instagram and call it a damn day. This whole drama between TikTok and America, which is crazy to say that an app is like we're having a problem. The country is having a problem with an app of all things. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of us saying the country's having a problem with a pandemic or a virus that's killing people and causing us to be quarantining and social distancing and whatnot, we are talking about an app. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. I mean, it's all good. I ain't going to lose sleep over it, but I just find it very, very interesting. But this is 2020, right? But I keep saying to everybody, hey, man, Instagram just open up their own version of TikTok where they have 15-second videos that you can do your stuff on there. Facebook's about to do the same damn thing, coming up with their own version of TikTok. There's always YouTube that does longer format type stuff. I understand that these platforms are already heavily saturated with a lot of other creators and stuff, but at the same time, hey, if TikTok is going to be a problem, man, peace. Go to another app. Create your stuff, be creative, and do your stuff on another app and call it a day. That's what I think, But for those of y'all who are interested in using TikTok, you better go and update as much as you can up until Sunday. Because as far as Sunday goes, it gonna be gone, baby. That will be all she wrote, baby. Sunday. So, I guess we should have maybe a funeral for TikTok, you know what I mean, on Sunday. Because that's pretty much what I think. Unless something happens, unless they actually literally make a deal with ByteDance or Oracle. Like they said, they're working on a deal with Oracle, but at the same time, nothing's been resolved yet. They haven't done anything with that yet. You see what I'm saying? So we might be seeing a funeral for TikTok. It might be another app like Vine, dead and gone. You know what I mean? Dead and gone. But anyway, let me read some of your comments. Kerfuffle. Kerfuffly. Thank you so much on Twitch. Kerf, I'm just going to call you Kerf. Kerf said, I really like your streams. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, by the way, comment down below and let us know where you are commenting from. It's always nice to meet other people. You know, we do this show on Twitch, but we're also on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter as well. So I appreciate the love. You know what I mean? But yeah, comment down below if you're still with us. You know, I'd love to know where you are commenting from. Anyway, what did Michelle say? Michelle Smale, because obviously Mr. Super. Good morning, Mr. Super, and good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Tanu Vane. Who else is here? Jacqueline, good morning. Enemy Nation, good morning. Michelle, we had a similar problem with Grindr at one point. I'm done, Michelle. Yes. So So that's what's going on in that part of the section of the world. Man, it's so crazy. Oh, man. And my lines will be open here shortly to chop it up and talk about things. Okay. And then tonight, later on today, I will be putting out a video. I got the craziest story to tell y'all. Seriously, I got one crazy ass story to tell you guys. And I don't know if I should tell you guys or wait for this video wait for the video that I'm about to do to drop and then, tell you guys the story. So I think I might do that instead. But it's pretty crazy. And I do have an announcement to make, but I'm going to do that later on this hour because there's been two really crazy things that have happened yesterday. But two very cool, very big things happened yesterday, which I'm very excited about, which I'll talk to you guys about in a little bit. All good things, all great things. But I'm gonna stop there. I just think it's very interesting. But anyway, I digress. All right, so here's the other thing. Is another top story that we have on the on my title underneath this feed right now. Don't forget to hit that like button down below if you're having a good day. If you're excited about the weekend, you know what I mean? Cheers to the freaking weekend. I'll drink to that. Yay, yay. Anyway, Jerry Falwell Jr. Okay, this is very weird. Okay, so there was a 911 call made from his house stating that he was intoxicated, and apparently he had a bunch of cuts on his face from falling after he had been drinking. Now, this Jerry Falwell Jr. is known to be someone who does not drink. He does not drink, allegedly. He at least puts out there saying that he doesn't drink at all. But apparently, this mother lover does. So, 1 week after there was the report about the alleged sexual and financial relationship between Jerry Falwell, his wife, and a Miami man named Giancarlo Granda, responders were called to Falwell's house in Bedford County, Virginia. According to according to records and a 911 audio obtained by HuffPost, that is the article that I'm reading off of, on August 30th, Jerry Falwell Jr. was intoxicated and apparently injured. His wife, Becky, described a lot of blood right now. So alcohol use lurked behind the scenes of scandals that led Jerry Falwell Jr. to resign as the president of Liberty University last month. He initially announced a leave of absence from Liberty, a private evangelical university founded by his father, Jerry Falwell Sr., on August 7th, after he posted a racy photo, like we've talked about before. He posted this racy photo on Instagram with his pants unzipped and his arm around a woman with her midriff exposed. A dark drink was in his hand, which he later claimed was black water, quote unquote black water. He says that it was a prop only. So, of course, Liberty University forbids, vehemently forbids alcohol use by students. So he resigned as president of Liberty on August 25th, one day after this particular this story was published about the allegations that the Miami boy, the pool boy, made about their years-long sexual relationship with his wife included. And so he was home, I guess, drinking excessive amounts of alcohol and was very, very drunk. And Becky Falwell said to a dispatcher, she said, yes, When asked if he had been drinking heavily, she said, "I'm not going to answer that question." The more I tell you the name, the more you're going to understand why we're not talking to you right now, Becky said. And so he won't let her take him in to the hospital because he's stubborn. And so the caller was not forthcoming. So the thing is this dude is out here drunk as a skunk, acting a damn fool, being stupid as hell, saying that he doesn't drink, lying to the public that he doesn't drink, yet he is out here drunk as hell. You know what I'm saying? Drunk as a skunk, surrounded apparently by empty alcohol containers. So the responder also recorded in the report that Jerry Falwell Jr. said he hit his head on a trash can and that there was blood in the area he indicated, as well as empty alcohol containers, and that Jerry had slurred and slow speech and would repeat things already asked. So yeah, mother love was drunk. Clearly drunk as hell. You know what I mean? Drunk as hell. But like I said, the university forbids alcohol use at all. The fact that he's out here trying to act like he's fine, like he's not doing anything, like he ain't drunk or nothing, or that he doesn't drink or anything is really stupid, you know? And now he's in some serious trouble because the evangelicals, literally they do not. They literally say that many evangelicals forego alcohol, which Jerry Falwell Sr. called the worst, most offensive drug in American society. Alcohol. That's what he's calling alcohol. And I can see what he's saying. In certain ways, alcohol is the devil. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol is most definitely the devil. I've seen some people who could be the nicest person in the world, and then they turn into an absolute vicious animal after multiple drinks. You see what I'm saying? It could change a person. It puts the devil in you. I'll be real. So I could see, but the worst, most offensive drug in American society, that's a little heavy. I would, there's other ones. There's other ones out there. You know what I'm saying? But there's other ones. Crack, heroin. Oh, let's not forget that meth. There's a lot of other ones that are really bad that I would say are the worst, most offensive drug in American society. But it is something that we all enjoy. It is something that we all like to consume. It's what we do, when we want to celebrate. There's always an event to drink, to celebrate. You see what I'm saying? It could just be literally, it's Friday, yay. You see what I'm saying? Drink, glug, glug, glug. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's Monday night. It's Monday Night Football. Glug, glug, glug. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame, but these are the breaks. Back it up, back it up, back it up. You know what I mean? Exactly, Tana Vane. It is Friday. And this is not alcohol, just so you know. There's really coffee in this mug. You see that? Yeah. Literally, there's coffee in this mug. Hey. Oh, also, by the way, this is kind of cool. This is cheesy, but whatever. And it's not really it yet. Oh, man, that's a really dirty side. That is coffee all over the place. Here, that might be a little bit better. There we go. It's fall, y'all. It's fall, baby. Yeah, no Irish coffee for me in the morning. I can't do that. Nah. Not when I got to talk and conduct things. I can't function like that. You know what I'm saying? I got to be on my on my head on a swivel. You know what I mean? Ready to go. You know what I'm saying? He's worth $100 million. Jerry don't care. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? That is facts, Mr. Super. He don't give a damn. He's going to be fine. He got his dad's money. You see what I'm saying? He just was able to capitalize on top of his dad's money. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're born into money, that's okay. Hey, lucky you. You know what I'm saying? You scratched off the lottery ticket. Congratulations, boo-boo. I ain't mad about that. But at the same damn time, though, it's there's something about lying. You know what I'm saying? There's something about telling the general public about how you don't use alcohol. Then you go and you show your ass so much that your wife has to call 911. Bruh, like, I got a man. All I got to say is, if somebody need to call 911 on your ass because you've been drinking too much, you need to reconsider yourself. Literally. You need to cash in your chips and maybe walk away from the drinking table for a while. Just saying. And here's the thing, Tanner Vane, you said, I still want to know if Trump really never drinks alcohol. I think he's not telling the truth on that. I think he drinks. I think he drinks. You can't tell me he can't. You can't tell me that all he does is drink Diet Cokes and eats, Big Macs from McDonald's and that's it. No, I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't believe that. I'm literally contemplating this in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like him, just imagining him, but I don't see him being somebody who's just a lush. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a lush, but I think he would just be. You can't tell me he don't drink, but I understand that apparently now I don't know the history of his history that well, but like as far as his family history. But if I'm correct, didn't his brother drink himself to death? One of his brothers, or it was his father, or something like that. Someone drank them. Somebody in his family was like a raging alcoholic, apparently. And that turned him off. And he said, I never want to be that person. And that's why he didn't do it. Yes, Trump's brother was an alcoholic and it could have affected him. But again, Trump is a pathological liar. Yeah, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. He kind of likes to stretch the truth a little bit. He likes a little fibs, little bit of fibs here and there, but not here to bash Trump. Not trying to. But that is very interesting that he doesn't drink. I don't believe that. Or maybe he's not allowed to drink anymore because he's old, bruh. Y'all, he's old. He's in his 70s, man. Maybe he's like allowed to have a glass of wine, at dinner, that type of thing. I don't consider that drinking, though. I really don't consider that like drinking. Drinking is like going out, kicking it, shots at the bar, acting a damn fool, losing your damn mind. You know what I mean? Sorry. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of what I see. That's what I consider drinking. A glass of wine with a sensible dinner or a sensible value meal from McDonald's, I don't consider that drinking. But tying one on for the night and waking up hungover as hell, that's another conversation. That's something completely different, for sure. If he does do all that Sudafed, DMT, he travels with it, it would already be hard on his liver. So maybe the doc said no drinking on top of it. Yeah, that's true. And the thing is like, here it is. If you are going to run this country, right, you aren't going to see me not one moment drunk, period. You're not going to see me jacked up at all. I would be so sober and so clear-minded. maybe that night when you win the presidency, maybe you have a few drinks just to celebrate a little bit, like, yay, you know what I mean? The world's gonna change, man. You don't even know, baby. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was Obama and I won, I'd probably have a few drinks. I'd probably have a few whiskeys or a few glasses of scotch. You know what I'm saying? Nice, neat. You know, feel good about myself. But that would be the last drink I would ever have for the next 4 years, period. I would not want to, like, there's no time for it. You don't have time to be hungover. You never sleep. So I could see him not drinking at all right now. But I guarantee, man, come on now. He's Donald Trump. The amount of times he's gone to parties and all that stuff. You're telling me that he went to those Epstein parties and he wasn't drinking? Come on. That's a lie. Test came back and found out that is a lie. Andrew, good morning, my brother. But yes, Pascal would smoke weed for 4 years. Hell to no. No. I would not. No, I'm not. I couldn't do it. Real talk. Green pancakes before every morning briefing. Here it is. No, I couldn't. No, I would. No, I'd just be working out like the Dickens. Literally, I'd be working out a lot. That's it. I feel like that's the only stress reliever for the most part that has positive results. When you're out here drinking, when you're out here smoking, when you're out here acting a damn fool and doing all that stuff because you're frustrated about X, Y, and Z, or you're just frustrated about life, the world, how it is and how it sucks, and you have a huge weight on your shoulder like the country, yeah, I wouldn't be doing, I'm not. You won't be seeing me smoke weed. You won't be seeing me drinking. You won't be seeing me doing anything. I'd just be doing a lot of push-ups and running. That's funny how they all run, right? Except for Donald. But every other president pretty much runs or plays basketball or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. You know, that's what I would think. Or that's what I would do, you know? My parents won't even cook with alcohol because some of it might get cooked out. Might not get cooked out. See, that's what's up, though. You know, everybody has their own thing. Everybody has their concerns in regards to alcohol. Some people can handle it very well, and some people cannot. Period. And that's okay. As long as you're not doing anything harming people or doing anything wrong, you know, that's all. You can listen to briefings while you run. Right. I'll just have everybody, all those reporters and everything just follow me as I run. That'd be hilarious. It's like that scene in Forrest Gump, you know? What made you feel like running? I just felt like running. You know what I mean? Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. Everybody come on for a run with me. Come on. Let's go. Put on your shoes. Put on your running shoes. We're gonna take a quick jog around the White House. That'd be hilarious. I would kill for that. I would kill this CEO. Oh, that'd be so funny. I would kill for that. Andrew, I'd be on CNN playing guitar naked at 3 a.m., puking in the Rose Garden, trying to fight the Secret Service. Yeah, I laughed my ass off. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I could take you. You know what I mean? Because there's always one guy in the group of the Secret Service named Brock. You know what I mean? There's a Brock or a Chad. You know what I'm saying? That's just a brick house, right? And you're just sitting there going, man, I could beat you. You protect me? Shoot, I should be protecting you. Next thing you know, you're getting in a tussle with him in the in the Rose Garden. That's hilarious. I would kill to see that. Hey, Brock, come here, man. What are you, about 215? Man, I could take you easy. Come on now. Anyway, I'm going to jump into this next story, man. Now, this is something else that I thought was interesting. Let me get this up here. As this is going on, man, oh God. Man, definitely let me know what you guys are doing this weekend. You know what I mean? Are you guys going to be out traveling at all? Are you going to be going anywhere fun? If you're not traveling, you're going to be barbecuing, you're going to be hanging out with your fam. You know, what is it that you're going to be doing this weekend? Sorry. I'm just trying to find this thing. I lost it. This should be it, I think. Nope, that ain't it. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Trying to get this link. Oh, so Jack is, Debbie, thank you for asking. Jack will be back on next week. He had some work to do. He had another house to take care of. He had a whole bunch of stuff that he had to do. So unfortunately, it's Friday, so he hasn't been with us this week, but he will be with us next week, starting next week. He's just been working on a project, and he couldn't get away from it. So there it is, you know. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Huh. Well, I'm going to just show this one, I guess, because I thought I had the other one. It's a much better version of it, but we're going to play this one. So this is a man that's at where is he at? He's like at a parent-teacher conference at a school, right? And this is something I found interesting because I guess he had some things that he wanted to say about like school and everything, and he's not wearing a mask. So something very interesting happened. Oh, shoot, that's not it. Sorry, guys. So so there it is. He was at a parent-teacher conference or meeting at his school, at this particular school that obviously he was there, and he wasn't wearing a mask, and I guess people had a big problem with him not wearing a mask. I guess the school board had an issue with it, and they called the cops on his ass. This is very interesting. We're going to check it out right here. Let's take a look, shall we?
Twitter's not removing them at all.
Nope. Hold on. What is on right now? What is on right now? Something is on. Sorry, guys. Okay, much better. So, it's pretty wild that this is a thing right here. And yeah, let's take a look at it, shall we?
Sir, I really don't want to.
I know you don't want to do it. I know you do not want to do it.
Yep.
I know this guy doesn't want to do it, but unfortunately you have to follow these fools' rules, right?
If it's part of their policy that we have
Yeah.
to
So force me out.
You're really going to do
You're going to make, yes, you're going to have to drag me out.
Oh, boy.
This is what you are doing.
At that point, you could.
You are sowing discord within our communities at every level. It's disgusting. Do you harass your clients when they're at your restaurant to put on masks?
Sir,
Do you harass them?
sir, we're not going to.
Do you?
At this point, you could be facing additional charges of obstruction if you don't.
Of what? I get it. I get it.
So then
I
you
get
get
it.
at least
I
someone
get
can
it.
figure
You're
out.
going to have to drag me out.
This is a big ass dude, by the way. Big.
Completely
You know
absurd.
that, right? No, you
And that little man.
Embarrassment to our school. Read, you're fine.
Relax.
Read, read, don't resist. Don't resist. Don't resist. Read.
Pulling out the taser.
will have to tase me in front of all these people.
I really don't want to take
Don't tase him. Read, don't.
And I want these people to video it while their cops of minority descent have to do this to everybody. Constantly putting you people in these positions.
He just wants to have a say in what's going on. Well, we pay. We pay school taxes. We just don't resist.
Bruh.
We all believe in what you do. This is an embarrassment, and you all should be embarrassed.
Joe.
Sitting at the front, away, farthest away from anybody else in here.
But let's all get in the huddle like we did on Friday night at the football game. How many people are on the football team? We put them on a pedestal and we let them get into a group and huddle and chant, and we don't say a damn word because sports is on a pedestal, and I get sports are important, but how is that more important than every other student and chorus and all the other activities that go on? No powder puff?
Ma'am, there's public commentary time when you'll be able to.
But you don't let people speak. You force them out.
There is a public commentary period. Thank you.
Oh boy. All right. Okay. So here it is. I want to point out one thing real quick. There's two things I want to point out in this situation. Well, there's a lot of points I want to point out in this situation, but one of them I just want to point this out. Look at this dude. This dude's a mountain in comparison to this little guy. Little guy is trying to manhandle this guy. Okay? Even this guy right here can't even handle this guy by himself. All right? This dude is big. That's a big ass dude. Okay? The other thing is I want to point out something else. Him still alive. I'm sorry to say it like that. Hate to throw the race card, but I feel like if it was a black dude, I'm surprised, like literally. He pulled out the taser. He didn't use it on the dude. That didn't happen. It's interesting he was able to go. He was able to do his thing. He was able to survive. He was able to walk out of that situation. Literally, you saw him. He's grabbing the dude. He's grabbing the dude by his chest, by his shirt. Look at this. Look at this right here. I'm showing it to you right now. Grabbing him by the shirt right there. You know how many times somebody would come out, pull out a taser and tase his ass like that? With the quickness, he would be dead. Or he would be tased. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, it's like, why would you? It's so ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now, here's the thing. Like, you know, here it is. I get that there are I get that there are people that are frustrated about, you know, having to wear a mask at a meeting and all that. But here it is. If that's what is needed to be done, if that's the mandate if that's a requirement or that is an ask, why can't you just respect said place? Why can't you respect the rules that are asked of you in a particular meeting so that, you know, it's just a sign of respect. But he decided to use this opportunity to get on his soapbox and make a problem out of it. There was no need for any of that stuff. There was no need. He could have just gone back into his car, because I guarantee you he probably has a face mask in his car. He could have easily gone over there and said, oh, man, you know what? You're right. Let me go. Let me get that mask. Here you go. I got it right here. I'm just going to put it on real quick. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Piece of cake. Boom. Takes 2 seconds. Takes 2 seconds. But he wanted to use this as an opportunity to make a fuss about it. Now, here's the other thing. Here's the other side of it, though, too. Okay? Because here it is. Because no matter what, the other side was really messed up, too. They didn't need to call the cops on him. They didn't need to bring the cops in on him at all. They really didn't need to. They could have handled the problem, handled the situation accordingly, or had him step out of the room, go somewhere else, stay further away from somebody, something like that. They went straight for calling the cops on him because he was refusing to wear a mask. Now, yes, he's being a jerk for making, using this opportunity to make a statement that is unnecessary at this particular moment. But at the same time, they didn't need to escalate the problem by calling the cops on the dude. Come on. They didn't need to call the cops on the dude. They could have handled that in a civil manner. He's in there to talk about the school and what's going on with the school and maybe the things that he has concerns over and all that stuff. He's a teacher. I mean, he's a concerned parent. They did not need to forcibly escort him out of the room. But at the same time, though, if he's sitting there refusing to wear a mask and they've asked him multiple times, God knows what happened before the record button was pressed, of course. You know, that's how it usually is. But if beforehand they were saying, can you at least go into this particular area, or can you go back, can you go sit back in the back or something like that? If he was sitting there going, no, 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 and no, then you got to find another way to get him to do what you ask him to do. But at the same time, like, I'm surprised, like I said, that man's still alive today. You ever see somebody else putting hands on a cop like that? Literally, he could take those two guys easy. Like I said, I'm surprised that dude is still alive. Still alive. Bruh. That's so ridiculous. Andrew, unfortunately, I have to wear a mask at work. I'm a chef, but I never wear a mask in public ever. Now, here's the thing. Like, okay, here it is. I mean, obviously, I have my own personal opinion about wearing a mask and, when to wear a mask and when not to wear a mask and all that stuff. And, to each their own, right? Hey, if you don't want to wear a mask in public, that's on you. I'm not sitting here throwing shade on anyone that feels like they are, that their rights are being violated by not wearing a mask, or it could be anything from just violations of rights to feeling like they're suffocating in them, or just hating them. They're a nuisance. I agree, they're a nuisance. They're annoying as hell. But at the same time, though, if you go into a meeting and there's a bunch of other people in the meeting, and in this meeting they're going, hey, please wear a mask when you walk in this place. I'm sorry. Just do it. Wear a mask. What is a 20-minute, or I don't know how long that particular PTA meeting was, but what's a few minutes? What's an hour of wearing a mask? I mean, you know what I'm saying? What's the big deal? Like I said, things did not need to go to that level. Things did not need to escalate the way that they escalated in this particular situation. That's ridiculous, y'all. That's just ridiculous. Wear a mask when you're around public, like in a public place, when you're in an enclosed area like that one. Let me blow this thing up one more time. You got an enclosed place like this. It's enclosed. You got a door that's open all the way over here, but you got all these people in the room. You know what I'm saying? And right now, we ain't got no vaccine. We ain't got nothing right now. You got people who are sick. You got people who are getting the Rona and don't know that they have it. And they're going all over the place. So it's crazy. But like I said, if that was a black dude, that dude would be dead. Straight up. That dude would have been shot. Or just tased and beat the crap out of. He would have been dragged out of that place. Actually, I don't know with how, and if the black guy was, if it was same guy but black, I don't know if they could even drag the dude out. Real talk. That one guy is so small. You know what I'm saying? Facts, Enemy Nation. He should have yelled, "You're treating me like a black person," like the guy in the airport. Yes, I remember that video. That one was nuts, y'all. That was nuts. And he's like, he really was saying that. But like I said, if this dude was black, this would be a totally different story. He probably would be a hashtag. Anyway, I just think it's just weird. You know, the whole mask, to wear a mask, not to wear a mask, that is the question. There's a lot of people that feel some type of way about it. There's a lot, obviously, I just posted a video, or posted the video from yesterday morning show, where there was a parade of anti-masker protest parade that was going on in a South Florida Target, in a Target, y'all. And I mean, it's gotten a whole lot of hate, but there's a lot of people who sit there and go, just wear the mask and shut the hell up. And then there's other people going, that's my rights that you're violating. And I mean, I honestly don't know what the right answer is, as far as like what can, so that everyone can have their cake and eat it too. I know that some people on here that are watching, and that, some of you guys part of the fam, some of you guys are sitting there going, hey, this is how I feel. I'm not going to wear a mask if I don't have to. And then there's other people going, hey, wear a mask. It's such a weird 50-50 situation. So 50-50, But it really is up to you on how you see things. But I just don't think that, one, the PTA, like the board members of the PTA did not need to bring in the cops, or security, or whoever the hell these guys are. They didn't have to bring in the cops, but then at the same time, they didn't need to. They didn't need, like, the guy did not need to use this moment to start a protest. He really didn't. Both sides look like asses in this situation. And like I said, if this dude was black, this would have had a completely different outcome. Anyway, we're going to go into a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Hey, take off. Ms. Feinberg, I'd really appreciate it if you would close your legs.
Do you find it distracting?
Power, respect. The festival's crazy in the streets. Deception, the fakers and leaks. Entertainers are talking for tweakers and losing their circles. Their loves are unique. All of us under surveillance. We was a feeling that made it. Half of them stolen the road and they faded. They live in the world that's degraded for people that's constantly hated.
But you see how he makes these S's in his body right here? That's where he's hanging on, and then he's moving forward with the locomotion of his ribs. That is classic Missouri rat snake right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him before he gets into a hole. Now, these snakes are not biters. They won't bite as long as you don't squeeze them. If you just stop them like this, it'll freeze them, and then you just gently pull them back. As long as you don't squeeze them, they won't bite.
Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Guy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
Fully open, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much open. You can't sit inside yet. Monday you can sit inside a little bit. We'll have 25% of the tables inside, and then we're letting it rip outside.
So I know that there's a lot of people really concerned about staying safe and all
Yeah,
of that.
no, I
So
don't
what are
blame
you
them.
guys doing in regards to that?
Well, and we have extra people to clean, rub everything down all the time. Everybody inside's wearing masks. And we have those little stickers on the ground so everyone can stay 6 feet apart.
Right on.
The tables are all spaced out, inside and outside.
Sugar Fire, open in full effect right now. They're staying healthy, they're staying clean. Go get you a rack of ribs. Sugar Fire, open right now.
Thanks.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
You're gonna perform
I'm sorry,
tonight.
I can't make this interview boring because this
No, it's
man
not
is
boring.
too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is gonna leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Homeowners and property managers, if you're looking for effective and humane ways to remove wild animals and deal with the damage that they have caused, we have good news for you. Introducing Wildlife Command Center, a professional nuisance wildlife management company specializing in providing animal removal for residential, industrial, and commercial clients. We are the only wildlife company that checks 70 different areas on a structure to determine the answers to the following questions. Exactly which animal are we dealing with? How is the animal getting inside the home? What kind of damage is the animal doing to the structure? Once we get the answers to all of these questions, we develop and write up an action plan to resolve the animal issue completely and provide a quote to implement that action plan. We perform a very in-depth 70-point wildlife inspection. From visually inspecting the highest point, the chimney, to physically crawling inside the attic space and looking for animals, chewed wires, fecal matter, chewed structural wood. We inspect everything. Our inspection process covers all of the following 70 points: animal-proof chimney cap, roof ridge vents, roof to soffit junctions, dormer fascia, attic gable vents, gutter lines, fascia trim, garage door, utility penetrations, water, gas, electric, and cable, bathroom vents, attic roof ridge vents, attic electrical, wiring, junctions, boxes, and lighting, concrete decks, additions, wooden crawl spaces, basement plumbing, penetrations, ceiling, floor, and wall. Wildlife Command Center's mission is to deliver the finest quality wildlife removal and pest control service that is safe for the environment. For more information, call us now.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and being a part of the conversation and part of the show. If this is your first time checking out this show, we do this show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I have an evening show as well, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and be a part of the family, be a part of the discussion. Also, if you haven't done it yet, hit that like button down below. I'd really appreciate that as well. And we got to jump into some more stuff, man. I'm going to open up the phone lines, though, because I'd love to hear your thoughts in regards to that particular video that we just checked out together. So give me a call, 314-766-4581. Love to hear your thoughts on if you are, well, what you think. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that guy was in the wrong? Do you think that the teacher, the teacher staff or the panel were in the wrong for calling the cops? Where do you sit at with that? Give me a call, 314-766-4581. Love to hear your thoughts on this. Andrew. Oh, I just saw a whole bunch of comments, though. I enjoyed your presentation of the mask story. Or sorry, this is Jacqueline. Antima. Yeah, Enemy Nation, that's pretty funny. I'm going to start an anti-mask group called Antima. I'm done. That's smart, actually. That's actually really, really smart. We got a phone call. Jacqueline, thank you for the comment. Hey, you're on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Andrew again. What's going on, my man?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Oh, doing good, doing good. Just woke up and was lucky enough to catch the beginning of your broadcast.
Oh, awesome, man. I appreciate you calling in and being a part of the show, man. I really do appreciate it. You know? So what's on your mind, man? What do you think about the situation?
Well, you know, I'm on the side where I think that the masks are a little bit it's been a little overblown personally, you know, and I know anecdotal evidence isn't really good evidence, but my grandma's 87 years old. She's one of the people who unfortunately got inundated in one of the states where they put a bunch of sick people in the nursing homes. And I was so terrified that she was going to die. I was freaked out. I was calling my mom every day.
Mm-hmm.
No one was allowed to see her, but she lived. She lived through it. She's 87. She's Italian. She's had a healthy diet her whole life. She doesn't smoke. She has like a glass of wine once a year. I mean, she's not like, you know, we're talking about Trump drinking and all that stuff, kind of
Yeah.
funny. She's one of those people that literally will have like one glass of wine.
Right.
Unlike me, I like my beverages. But the reason that I think that was such look, man, I really do believe that this coronavirus has been politicized. I think that this is something that is meant to keep us in fear, and it's just another avenue of division. It's another reason to make people fight, and I don't wear a mask because that's the only way to protest what I believe. I don't think it's fair. I think that they get all wet, they get moist. What do you think?
Well, I mean, you know, I feel like, well, I'm someone who believes in just wear the mask and, you know, this is only temporary. You know, at least for me, you know, and I understand, don't get me wrong, there are days that it's every day that I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I hate wearing a mask. I hate having to remember to bring a mask with me. I hate when I leave, like just for example, if I go down the street to go, I don't know, even just to do a quick stop at a gas station and want to pick up a candy bar inside the place, and I walk in and it's like, oh man, I forgot a mask. Damn, you know what I mean? Then I got to turn all the way around, go all the way back home, or either go back to the car. You see what I'm saying? Get the mask, come back inside. You see what I'm saying? It is really, really annoying. Let's be completely honest. It's annoying as hell. I think we all agree on that, right? I think we all feel like that video that I showed yesterday on yesterday morning show of people doing a protest in the middle of Target, doing we're not going to take it anymore. I get that there are people out here, like we all feel what those people are doing out there. We feel what that guy is doing, sitting there going, why? Like, I'm just trying to talk to you about something. I'm not trying to be kicked out of here because I'm not wearing a mask. We all feel what he feels, but at the same time, though, we are in a very, very weird and hairy and very questionable time. So it's like, all right, if it means that if it means wearing the mask, so that doesn't bring you that doesn't bring anything to anybody else, or so that it doesn't have you bringing anything back to your loved ones as well, then do it.
Right.
I just think it's temporary. I literally think it's temporary. If this was something if this was something that was going to be a long, drawn out thing, if we're talking about years, then I get it. But this is just temporary. Or at least I hope. This is what we say. As far as we know, this is going to be temporary. So I hope it remains that way. And I say just wear the mask.
If I understand, then you feel like because this is just a temporary measure,
yes,
you're willing to give up a little bit of your liberty and able to protect those that you love.
Facts.
And you're willing to kind of sacrifice a little piece of your freedom for security.
Facts. Here it is. If I can do a little bit so that my, okay, so here it is. I lost my dad last November. Okay, so this coming November, it will be a year. Will mark the 1 year anniversary of his death. No, it's okay. But it'll be his 1 year anniversary of his death, okay? And I keep thinking of, if I was to go home to see my mother, and because I'm sitting there going anti-masker and F the masks, and or as Enemy Nation just said, I'm part of the Antima, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm just like, F the masks, forget it. But then I get sick and I happen to give that to my mother, I would never be able to forgive myself, ever, because she has pre-existing conditions. So I would keep thinking the same thing. Like, if I had children, if I had a loved one, girlfriend, whatever, what have you, I could never ever forgive myself if I was the one that got them sick. I could never forgive myself for that. You know what I'm saying?
I 100% understand where you're coming from, and I understand your position.
Yeah.
And my goal in this phone call is for hopefully for your viewers to understand what my position is. And
Please.
Everything you said is right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the argument you just made. It's not even an argument. It's just the way you feel and you care about your loved ones. But the reason that I have the position that I do is because I feel like this mask wearing is a slippery slope. And I think, and with my grandmother herself being 87 and having contracted this virus, and she lived through it, it's hard for me to reconcile that in my mind and think, okay, you're going to kill grandma if you don't wear the mask. Yet my grandma's already got it and she's lived through it. That's not to say that everyone will. And I know that young people have died of this.
Yeah.
But that's according to the CDC. And I want to throw out some stats real quick.
Yeah, shoot.
96% of people who have contracted the coronavirus and died while having the coronavirus had comorbidities. Now, my mother is one of those people. She's got COPD and she has heart problems. So, yeah, I mean, she's one of those vulnerable people, and I wouldn't want to put her at risk, and I completely understand where you're coming from.
Right.
But at the same time, if you look at the model that Sweden took, they didn't lock down. They did have masks. They did, they told people to wear masks, but it wasn't a mandate. Nobody got arrested. I've seen these videos of people getting arrested and people in Australia who simply posted something on Facebook, and they've been arrested for thought crimes. The reason I think the mask is such a dangerous thing is because, for one, when you go out in public, the social distancing, the keeping people separated, it's not normal. It's even Candace Owens said when she did her show recently, when she did the Blexit, she said, look, it feels good to be in a room with people again and be able to talk with people like human beings.
Right.
Children who are going to school, they're not getting social cues. The face is blocked. Everyone looks like they're a threat to your very existence. Just by going out when I go to the gas station, people give me the dirtiest looks because I won't wear a mask. I won't do it.
Yeah.
And I've refused to shop at places that will mandate the mask. They're off my list. I'm voting with my consumer dollars because I don't want to be looked at like I'm a sick person that's going to hurt someone else.
Right.
And the other reason that I think that this is a big issue is because by pushing more fear and more anxiety, fear is a very powerful motivator. And by keeping people in fear, I'm not an evil guy. I'm not a bad person that's trying to kill grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just think that, and I think a lot of people have this position as well, that it's an infringement on my rights. And if we allow this, then what else will we allow? And as someone very smart once said, those who will trade their freedom for their security deserve neither and will lose both. And that's all I have to say about it.
That's what's up, man. And
and you're right. And one last thing, you're right.
Yeah.
If that guy was black, he probably would have got shot.
Yeah, it would have been it would have been a wrap, son. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for dropping that and dropping your 2 cents on this. Appreciate it, brother. Talk to you soon. Well, he makes a good point. He makes an absolutely good point. And like I said, not everyone's going to agree with, whether to wear a mask or not to wear a mask. It's to wear a mask or not wear a mask. That is the question. You know what I'm saying? And so I appreciate that perspective, being able to look at in that way. Because, I mean, yes, I guess I'm a little bit more in that mindset of, I appreciate hearing his side because, I'm mostly going, well, what the hell's wrong with you guys? Wear a mask and just be done with it. Now, I understand hearing his side and hearing that, it sheds a little light on the other side of the, let's just say, the anti-mask side of things. You know what I'm saying? Still, at the end of the day, though, I'm still going to wear a mask because they asked me to do so. But at the same time, and also because I don't want my family and the people that I love more than anything in the world to get sick because of me making a choice that type of choice that could hurt somebody that I love, or hurt myself. Damn, I don't want to get sick. Shoot. And I said it before. They say there's a prediction of like 70% of the country is going to get it, and there's 30% that could possibly not get it. I want to be that 30. I'm going to keep it straight funky. Enemy, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Chilling. What's good? Speak on
it.
Hey,
just wanted to kind of give you my opinion on wearing a mask.
Shoot, man.
My opinion on wearing a mask is that it's decency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people that are on the right or center, right?
Yeah.
They misunderstand what the Orwellian thing or the having your rights trampled on or giving up some rights for some security or safety.
Uh-huh.
Nobody thinks about we wear masks every day, even before the virus, on our body because it's decent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't walk into a grocery store butt naked in front of children and everything.
Facts.
Right? That's a form of being decent. That's a form of protecting us as a civil society. Now, when it's draconian and when it's restricting your rights for protection, that's if they force you to wear a mask in private, in your car,
right,
in your house. But if you are in the public space, you can be naked at home. You can do whatever. You can, just like sex. I mean, you can do whatever. It's not getting too into it. You can do whatever you want to do in the privacy of your own home.
Word.
So it's not the mask thing is not a restriction on your rights, because your rights, you have certain rights. You have right to privacy, but you don't enjoy the same rights in your private life that you would in your public life. You see what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people on the right, like he said, he was more libertarian. Like I said, that's Republican light. I think they misunderstand the right thing. Just like that dude that was with the cop the other day, the white guy. He was like, I know my rights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't know the law. So that's just my 2 cents, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here.
Okay, good. Enemy Nation, thank you. I was, what I was gonna say though, real quick before you jump off, you're making a very strong point. You've made a very, very strong point. And the thing is that's part of the thing that I totally agree with as well. That when we are out in public, there's a certain thing that you do. There's a certain way you should conduct yourself. And if it is for right now, which is obviously a temporary thing, hey, if we need to have you wear a mask for right now so that you don't get people sick or don't get yourself sick, then we need to do that. And I love that analogy that you used of like, you're not going to walk into a grocery store buck naked in front of all these kids and all these folks. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain level of common decency that you do, like as far as being civil when it comes to being out in public. But whatever you do behind closed doors, that's up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's a very, very strong point, Enemy, and I appreciate you calling in with that point. Real talk. You know, whatever you do behind closed doors, hey, as long as you're not hurting nobody, shoot, hey, it's your prerogative. But if you're going to a school or going to a public place, sometimes even private facilities, private businesses that are asking for you to wear a mask, do so. That's it. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Constitution says that that it's, you know, under the 14th Amendment, it's equal protection under the law for everybody. So that means that your rights can't, you know, everybody has rights, but your rights can't impose on someone else's rights. So your right to not wear a mask, you know, that's your prerogative,
right,
shouldn't impose on someone's right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Because if they get sick, because if you're sick and you're asymptomatic, and by you not wearing a mask, you get them sick,
yeah,
right? Then you're trampling on their rights. So it's you know, the same thing with council culture. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you have the right to protest a person, but then if you do it in such a way that it deprives them of life, liberty, and happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some council culture is justified, you know, just like the TikTok thing. That was canceled. It was a justification, you know, it was a reason, it was a justification, you know what I mean? And it's within the law to protect the country. But when you're talking about counseling somebody because they did something 10 years ago, you know, you have that right, you know what I mean? But you can't make the government do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when you try to start forcing the government to cancel stuff, then you're trampling on the rights. But as an individual, yeah, I mean, individuals can get together and boycott and everything else, or private companies can say, well, we're going to cancel you or we're going to fire you. You know what I mean? But when you start forcing that opinion on the government and saying, hey, look, government, you're going to cancel, you know, you're going to shut down businesses because of it, then that's the issue at hand. So I think sometimes the waters get muddy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people they perceive things not as clear or not in the spirit of what laws are meant to, or laws are formulated and meant to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, at any rate, man, I didn't take up too much time on your show, bro.
You good, homie. Enemy, thank you so much for calling in. You know what I mean? You dropped seriously
Anytime,
like a
brother.
huge knowledge bomb. Thank you so much on that. Appreciate you, brother. Talk to you soon.
Anytime.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I love having opposing ideas and opposing things. It keeps our minds open. It opens our minds. You know what I'm saying? It gives us an opportunity to look inside of what's going on and kind of go, okay, well, I see that point, but then I see that point too. But then at the end of the day, it's really what you assess and what you put together for yourself. What you believe, what you don't believe, what you think is right, what you think is wrong. It's really up to you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to wear a mask, it's your prerogative. If you don't want to wear a mask, that's your prerogative too. But I just feel that we should be doing as much as we can, especially with facilities, businesses, schools that are asking for us to wear a mask, or some don't give a damn, but there's some that do care. I just feel like that's just as Enemy Nation just said, I feel like that's the civil thing to do. It's the right thing to do, you know? But I digress. It's a very interesting story, though. And very interesting conversation, for sure. Now, there is something else that I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. I need to find it again, because it's buried within all this crap. Hold on, guys. Now, oh, come on. Where is it? Ah, there it is. So there was a Salt Lake City officer that's being charged with aggravated assault because he sicked a canine, a cop dog, on a just on a, I guess, a criminal. I don't know. All I'm saying is, all I know is that in Salt Lake City, a Salt Lake City officer was charged with aggravated assault after a canine attack. Now, here's the thing. I've been seeing a lot of these recently. I saw another one that it's funny because it was on TMZ. I saw it on TMZ and I was trying to find it a while back, a few days ago. I was trying to find this particular video because this is a completely different video though. But the one that I was looking at, there was a video of a guy. I guess he was like, they were on a high-speed chase trying to catch this guy. He finally pulls into some sort of like a Target or something like that. Something. And he gets out. And the guys, the cops pull up to him, like walk up to him, tell him to get on the ground. And they have like a whole bunch of dogs with them. They brought out their canines and all that. And all of a sudden, he's down. And he gets down to they say, kneel, get on your knees, put your hands up, get on your knees. He complies. He does exactly that. He's on his knees. And all of a sudden, the cop sicks the canine on this man, on this particular man. Now, that was a completely different story. I saw it on TMZ. Like I said, I was looking for it like crazy the other day, and I couldn't find it. It just disappeared. Now there's a completely different one. Another story, but this time it's in Salt Lake City. Now, prosecutors have filed a felony charge against Salt Lake City officer accused of commanding his police dog to attack a man as he knelt with his hands up, resulting in several injuries. So Officer Nicholas Pierce, 39, like we need to know how old he is, but anyway, was charged with second-degree aggravated assault in connection with a April 24th incident. So Pierce used unlawful force when he allegedly ordered his canine, Tuco, it's a nice name for a dog, it's a joke, to bite Jeffrey Ryans during a domestic violence response call, according to a probable cause statement. So Jeffrey Ryans, who is black, surprise, surprise, was not resisting arrest. Here it is. He currently wasn't posing any imminent threat of violence or harm to anyone, and he certainly wasn't concealed. He was fenced in an area and was being, gotta love this magical word, compliant. Yes, so we're gonna check out this video because it is, we need to see it. I want you to see what this situation looks like with your own two eyes, because it is terrible. You'll see with your own two eyes. This dude straight up is complying. Now it's kind of pitch black. You'll see what it looks like here in a second. Let me see if I can get it up to a point. And we're going to watch this. This is like a 5-minute clip. We're kind of like a minute in, but we're going to check this out as well. We're going to check it out with our own two papers. With our own two papers. Here we go. There's the cane. There's Tuco. There he is.
Get on the ground or you're going to get bit. Get on the ground.
He's getting on the ground.
On the ground.
Hands are up.
I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground. Why are you biting me? I'm on the ground. Stop.
He is lying on the ground now.
Good boy. Right now.
Bruh. Yeah. Why? Why are you biting him? Yeah.
Good boy.
Good boy? Yeah. I don't mean to laugh, but his wrist, wow, this dog is still on him, yo. Still on him. Do you see that? This is still going. Yep. Bruh. Is it done? Or is there more? Need a medic for a dog bite. I don't remember if there's more. Is there more? I don't. I think he's done. What? Did you hear that? Yeah, Tuco. Good boy. Bruh. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane.
I haven't called for him yet.
I'm wondering if it's still... I think this is it. Wow. Why is he so proud of his dog? What the hell? Oh, wow. Okay, so, yeah. So you saw it with your own two eyes. You saw it. Dude got on his knees. Hands were up. He started laying down on the ground because he was listening to what they were asking him to do. He was complying. Yeah. He was complying, everybody. Why would you sit there? Ooh, it really, really burns my cookies so much when things like this happen. Dude had his hands up, kneeling. He was kneeling on the ground with his hands up. He was about to get down on the ground. Dude still sicked the dog on him. Still sicked Tuco on him. Or Cujo, if you will. Still sicked Cujo on that mug. Why? Why? There was no need for that. He did not have a weapon. There was no knife on him. He was not being aggressive. He wasn't making any life-threatening moves. He wasn't speaking aggressively to the cops. He was complying, and yet that happened. See, these moments really make me angry because these are the kind of moments that make people go out and protest. These are the kind of moments that people are seeing in the media or on social media and that are spread all over the place. Next thing you know, you get another cop that is shot and killed, or another attempted ambush on cops because people see stuff like this. There was no reason for that dog to attack that man. That man, I'm forgetting his name now. That man, Jeffrey Ryans. There was no reason to attack Ryans like that at all. But of course, we are in this time where everything's on a very high tension. Everything's at a 15. Everything's at a 20. It's not even at a scale of 1 to 10 anymore. It's at a 20 now. So this cop thinks that he has every right to be able to do that. Most definitely, he should be charged with something, for sure. He should definitely get a red flag, or he should be fired from his job, period. Not even a red flag, he should be fired from his job. He literally had a dog go after him. There was no reason for it. You know what I'm saying? There's also you see these, the other video that I showed a while back or earlier this week of the cops beating the man in the middle of the street. And he was a Lyft passenger and he was getting attacked. It's this excessive force, this excessive violence that's being put on people, by the way, because now it's starting to transcend color. Now it's just people now. Police are just going after everybody. You know, there's now there's this violence, unnecessary, mindless violence that's going on. You sick a dog on a person? Come on, man. That's stupid. That's so stupid. But like I said, that dude is sitting there going, good boy. I mean, of course, he's going to say probably it's a code word or a phrase so that it can calm the dog down for him to say good boy or something like that. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But at the same time, that man did not deserve to get attacked by a dog. You know, I could see other situations like, you know, there's other situations that have a dog involved. You know what I'm saying? It's a domestic dispute. You see what I'm saying? They were responding to a domestic violence response call. They were going there for that. Now, if you automatically see that the man is okay, sure, you go because you hear there's a domestic violence call, so you might think, okay, this man is probably whoever it is. This man could be aggressive. This man could get violent to us and all that. So I understand going there prepared, ready, with the dog, with Tuco, ready to go. You know what I mean? But once you see that the man is complying, instantly complying, getting on his knees and getting down on the ground, there's no reason for you to go and send a dog on him and attack him with a canine. None. But of course, people like to just, you know, people like to go and try out their new toys in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I got it out here for a reason. I might as well use it. Tuco, sick 'em. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Tuco, sick balls. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Ever notice the media picks the worst examples to gentrify? Intentional sowing division at every turn. Showing division at every turn. This should be on TV. You know, like I said, this is a story that is not on the news. No one's talking about it, at least as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so thank you for the comment, Andrew. But at the same time, it's like, where do you... It just gets to the point where you're going, okay, cops need to start figuring out a new approach to things. I understand bringing a dog out for various reasons. Now, I'm not a cop, right? You know, I don't know how the law enforcement operates. I don't know why they would bring in a dog unless they thought maybe he was gonna try to run. Maybe that dog can track him down, that kind of thing. I could see that piece. But if you bring the dog out and the guy that you are tracking is found and he complies, there's no reason for the dog to be used. And the dog gets to sit back and have a Coke and a smile, have a donut and some coffee. You know what I'm saying? And his cigarette for the day. You know? He doesn't need to go all Cujo on a man. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's unnecessary, y'all. Unnecessary. But that is a thing, y'all. Oh my God. Yeah, Enemy Nation, I agree. You know, the city will most likely cut him a check for sure. Oh, they probably will. He probably will sue the city for this, and he will get a check for sure. He might not get $12 million Breonna Taylor money, but he'll get some ducats for sure, for sure. He gonna get some ducats. He gonna get some ducats. You know what I'm saying? Man, anyway, chopper sick balls. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Yes, man. But yeah, you know, you just don't do that, y'all. That's just something you just don't do. Period. Man. But at the same time, like I said, I saw this before. I saw this on another in a completely different video. Actually, I'm going to try to see if I can find it, because I swear I was digging through TMZ trying to find it. And you know how TMZ is, or all these news channels and these gossip columns and all that. They go through so much stuff so fast, you know what I mean, that, you know, it gets buried quickly. Yogi Fish, the dog, said he feared for his life. Yeah, he literally said that. He's like, "Roar, roar." That's what he literally said. You know, he's like, good boy, good boy. Yeah, he was aggressive, wasn't he? Yeah, Tuco. Good boy, Tuco. But let me see if I can find this real quick. Maybe I can make a miracle happen, because I want you guys to see this other one, because it's nuts that they haven't investigated in this particular one, because it's really weird. It's really, really weird. So let me think here. Let's see what happens. Maybe I can find it. Nope. This is what's so frustrating, because it's like everything in their mama's out here, like in regards to all of this ish. So stupid. All right. I don't think it's going to happen. Because like I said, I tried to find it, and yeah, it sucks, man. I hate when that happens. Maybe the domestic violence Slim's 8. What's up? Maybe the domestic violence victim took over the dog and got justice early. Yeah. So, you know, I don't understand that. Man, this is driving me nuts. Yeah, this one is so hard to find. I don't know why, because these videos go so quick, and then you try to type it in as a search engine, like TMZ's website sucks. Seriously, it really, really sucks. But yeah, the guy was definitely being compliant, so I don't know what Slim's 8 is talking about, really. But good morning, Razor Ramon. What's up, Tommy? So the thing is I was just gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. So I mean, you know, like when it comes to that, there should not be those kind of situations happening or being seen. It's ridiculous. There's no reason for people to be getting attacked by dogs, right? Now it's dogs. You know what I'm saying? Now dogs is a thing. Isn't that crazy? Dogs is a thing. And that's nuts. But because I'm going to be finishing the show a little bit early today. I got a few things I got to take care of this afternoon, and I got to prep for those things. But before I take off, I do have a few things I wanted to say. I just got confirmation in regards to something last night, and it's a really big deal, at least for me. So I am very, very excited. Oh, yeah. Tanya Vane, I will most likely do that now. Then I'm going to do that right now, Tanya Vane. But let me just say this quick announcement, and then we can check this video out real quick. So I do have some really cool news. So in a couple of weeks, I will be sitting down and interviewing the Ball family, LeVar Ball, the LeVar Ball family. I will be sitting down and having a conversation with them. I'll be going out to LA to sit down, get a full-on tour of their home, talk to them about all the kinds of stuff that they got going on. And it's going to be a very, very big interview. And I'm really, really excited about it. It won't happen until the top of October, sometime in the top of October. But I just got the confirmation yesterday about it. And I'm very, very excited that I'm going to get to sit down with them. Also, his son is going to be, most likely is going to be the first pick in the NBA draft coming up in November. So it is a very, very big deal. I'm very excited. You don't understand how excited I am about this, because it's going to be a very big interview and a very big opportunity. And yeah, so that's some really, really dope news, and I'm very excited about it. But I do also have a video coming out here in a few hours about a particular situation that I talked about earlier. And I know this is more pop culture stuff, but it all revolves around the Cardi B and Offset divorce thing. I got a very interesting story, which I'll probably talk about on tonight's show. But I got a random DM and had a very random conversation with somebody who's very connected to the whole situation. I'll just say that. But that video will be coming out today. So I randomly got the exclusive from this particular person. And when you get it, when you see it, you'll see it. And it's really cool. So hopefully that person I will be interviewing in a couple weeks as well. But like I said, it's pretty dope. It's a pretty big situation, and yeah, like I said, I'm interested to see how you guys take the story, and also, like I said, sitting down with LeVar Ball and his fam and talking about everything that they're doing. It's going to be a big, monumental, epic interview, and I'm excited. The show's moving, baby. The show's moving on up, baby. Yogi Fish, what situation? Okay, let me break it down to you real quick. Long story short, Cardi B is getting divorced, or filed for divorce, from Offset. Now, Offset has been bad. You know what I'm saying? Yogi Fish, that is also part of the conversation, part of the video that I'm going to be putting up in a little bit. So this is very, very, it is, like I said, it's pop culture stuff. This ain't about another man getting killed and turning into a hashtag. This isn't a dog getting, not about a man getting sick by a police dog. It's nothing of that sort. I know it's a little bit more candy rather than like meat and potatoes in regards to this channel, but it is a very interesting story, which I'm going to tell you the story tonight. I will tell you the story tonight of the situation that revolves around the video that I will be putting out here in a few hours. But tonight I will be doing a little bit of a story time to let you know about that part. And that part is very, very interesting. It's a wild story, y'all. So I'm excited to tell you guys that. But the information that I received and the stuff that I got is even that much juicier as well. And we need to just talk about it and talk about Cardi B and Offset and settle the record a little bit on some things as well. So I know, like I said, it's not about Biden or Trump or anything of that sort, but this is an important piece that I got to put out for a very good reason. And then I'll tell you guys tonight afterwards. Okay. Yes. And I'll tell you guys afterwards. For real. Oh, my dear God. Yeah. But like I said, the show, Andrew, thank you so much for the comment. I really, really appreciate it. But that's what I know I'm being Yogi Fish. I know. But once you see the video, because I don't want to say anything now, then you won't see the damn video. You feel me? You got to watch the video, Yogi. Damn. And then I'll tell you the story. I will tell you the story. But I already gave you big freaking news, man. LeVar Ball. I'm going to be sitting down with the fam. I'm going to be sitting down with LeVar Ball, chilling at his house, eating up his food, seeing the Ball estate, checking out his whips because he's got many, getting an inside look in his life and an absolute hardcore, unadulterated, no holes barred conversation talking about everything. Real talk. It's going to be absolutely crazy. And I cannot wait. Seriously. Big game changer interview. I am so excited. And I can't wait to show you guys that interview when it's all said and done. So, but yes, glad I found this cast, Pascal. You do a great job staying neutral yet nuanced. I like hearing respectful discourse between differing opinions. This is what America needs. Great work. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Andrew. I'm glad that you've come onto the show and are now a part of the posse, part of the fam. I really do appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. We need more of all this stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? We need more people talking about everything, rather than just and talking about it on both sides of the spectrum. And that's why I love about the chat room too, because everybody who's part of the chat are all walks of life and they all think differently. Not all of them are going to agree with what I have to say, and not everyone's going to agree with what they have to say in the chats. And that's what's lovely, because then at the end of it, we all come up with our own, we come up with our own stuff. Now, here's something completely different, okay? This is Tanu Vane sent this to me, and I really hope I don't get kicked off of YouTube because of this particular video, because I'm assuming this is a song. Now, hopefully I don't get into trouble on this, but here it is. He wanted me to do a reaction video or reaction to this particular video. All right. So, and yeah, before I jump in, before I go and see this video and we all watch this video together, because apparently it's weird, I guess. But before I do that, Ramon, yes, I will be doing a live show tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be doing a Skype hangout again, where we can all sit, chill, talk, that kind of thing. I'll tell you a little bit of a background story of everything that's going on in regards to what I'm about to talk about in this next upcoming video. So there's going to be a little bit of a story time, which is going to be a fun story to tell. And then, we'll do a little bit of a roundtable Skype call. So be sure to get the Pascal Show Skype, or go and get Skype and, log on and then find the Pascal Show Skype, because I'd love to see some new faces as well, some added faces into the conversation. But there will be new rules. There will be guidelines and rules implemented on this particular one or from this point on. So I want to make sure everybody knows that as well, because the last one was great, but it got a little out of hand, just a tiny bit. So anyway, this is okay. So Tana Vane sent me, tweeted this to me. By the way, follow me on Twitter. It's the Pascal Show, one word, the Pascal Show, all smashed together. All right, on the twits. So Tana Vane said, I love traditional German and Nordic music. And so Mr. Super, okay, shout out to Mr. Super, told me about this band today. I saw people do reaction videos while searching. And I think it would be great if you did this one, especially if you go in completely cold. So I've never heard of this group. The hell this is, I don't even know what this is, bruh. They are called Heilung, I guess. I don't even know. And I can't even pronounce the name of the song, but apparently it is a live track. So we're going to watch it together live. Let's do this. I don't know what you put me. I don't know what you're getting me into, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna check this out, shall we? Let's enjoy some German music. Okay. Okay. What is this? What is this? What is this? Tanuvane, what is this? Bruh. Okay. It's very very theatrical. Boo, yeah. It's like Mad Max, real talk. Like Native American Mad Max. Is this cultural appropriation a little bit, though? Huh. This is quite an intro. Quite the intro. Is this a new version? You know what? This is a new version of Stomp, isn't it? This is a new version of Stomp, right? Is that what it is? Maybe not. Okay. It's a German barbecue commercial. I'm done. Oh, yes. You know what? It's a German rain dance. That's what it is. It's a German rain dance. Oh my God. What is going on? What is going on? What are you making me watch, man? What are you making me watch? Oh my God. Are they gonna actually like sing and stuff? There we go. There we go. Man. So this is what being on peyote is like. Makes sense. Yeah, or shrooms. What is this? Good call, Enemy Nation. It does kind of give a massive attack vibe for sure. That's a throwback. Damn. This is nuts. What is up with the headdress, baby? Wow. This looks like a very expensive setup. What?
So my tongue shall become iron, and words don't might you roar a war, revealing my divine anger's arrows shall strike all action for the good of all.
What is this?
In your eyes, your age has just begun. Sword is soft, the fire of the furnace. It hungers to be hit and wants to have 100 sisters. In the coldest state of their existence, they may dance the maddest in the morris of the red rain. Beloved brother enemy.
Why do they sound like Guar?
The lullaby of obliteration. So I can wake up with a smile. Bliss in my heart and bliss in my heart. Bliss in my heart.
Okay. Is that it? No, it's not. Oh, I'm dead. Damn. Damn. Okay. Oh, snap. Okay. I don't know if you guys could hear me. Oh, I just got kicked off, it looks like. I knew it. Dang. Dang. That sucks. That sucks. I think I just got kicked off. Maybe I'm still back on. I don't know. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Yep. I got kicked off. Man. Man. Okay. Okay. So it looks like I'm back on, I think. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So look, I am back on. Okay, so yeah, can't do that anymore, unfortunately. We were rocking out. I had a feeling that was going to be a problem. I had a feeling. Anytime that those things happen, like, you know, it's not like it's a copyright strike. It's just that it's because I'm playing a video or I'm playing a song that I don't own. You know what I mean? It's just copyright. It's like a copyright claim. But like, you know, like I was saying, like it is not. I don't own that song. It's like if I was to play a Justin Timberlake song right now, or like a Michael Jackson song, like a music video, it'll automatically get the stream will just get suspended, or like the stream will just go dark, like you just saw. But I appreciate you sending me that one, though. That's some wild-ish, man. And obviously there's more to the video than just that, but I appreciate everybody still checking it out. Yeah, Debbie, bots are detecting it and all that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just how it is. It's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I can't play those kind of things in its entirety, like that, because then I get kicked off or I get suspended. You know what I'm saying? But 'tis fine. 'Tis a fine one, y'all. Streaming while black. Facts, baby. Facts. But, as long as I don't get smacked in the face with some sort of violation or something crazy like that, we're fine. It's just that, I can't stream other people's content if I don't have the rights to it. That's all. Sucks. SWB. Exactly, man. Exactly, Andrew. You know what I mean? But that was some crazy stuff, man. That was weird. It was like a Native American, it was like an indigenous massive attack meets Guar. There you go. That's so funny. That was weird. But anyway, it's time to get going anyway, guys. Yeah, it's like Vikings. You know what I'm saying? It's like Vikings, I don't know. That was just some weird stuff. And their setup must be so expensive. You know what I'm saying? All those bones and antlers and stuff like that everywhere, man, that's a lot of money, bruh. That's a lot of money. Yes, you are my angel. Exactly. Massive Attack. Yup. See, I can hear that when you say that. And that's a good song too, though. I haven't heard that song in years. I'm going to have to check that out again, or, listen to it again. But anyway, it is that time. It's time to get going. But I will be on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so be sure to tune in and check those things out. I do have a video coming out in a couple hours, so be on the lookout for that video here, which I said it's a little bit more pop culture conversation and more pop culture thing, but it's an exclusive information that is being put out. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? If I don't see you guys tonight, please have a wonderful and safe weekend. Okay? That's all I ask. Don't do anything crazy. If you're going to drink responsibly. Have your friends drive you home. If you got places that actually have bars that are open past a certain time, just, be smart and be safe out there and wash your damn hands. Okay? But anyway, it's time to get going. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you get where you get to Skype in, and let's just have a little bit of a fun little hangout, if you will, for a little while. Anyway, I got to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Hey, take off. Ms. Feinberg, I'd really appreciate it if you would close your legs.
Do you find it distracting?
Power, respect. The festival is crazy in the streets. Deception, the fakers and leaks. Entertainers are trucking for tweakers and losing their circles. Their loves are unique. All of us under surveillance. People so feeling they made it. Half of them stolen the road and they faded. They live in the world that's degraded for people that's constantly hated.
But you see how he makes these S's in his body right here? That's where he's hanging on, and then he's moving forward with the locomotion of his ribs. That is classic Missouri rat snake right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him before he gets into a hole. Now, these snakes are not biters. They won't bite as long as you don't squeeze them. If you just stop them like this, it'll freeze them, and then you just gently pull them back. As long as you don't squeeze them, they won't bite.
Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Guy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
Fully open, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much open. So you can't sit inside yet. Monday you can sit inside a little bit. We'll have 25% of the tables inside, and then we're letting it rip outside.
So I know that there's a lot of people really concerned about staying safe and all of that.
No,
so what are you guys doing in regards to that?
Well, we have extra people to clean and rub everything down all the time. Everybody inside's wearing masks. And we have little stickers on the ground so everyone can stay 6 feet apart.
Right on.
The tables are all spaced out, inside and outside.
Sugar Fire, open in full effect right now. They're staying healthy, they're staying clean. Go get you a rack of ribs. Sugar Fire, open right now.
Thanks.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.